Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my monthly project pan finale. I decided that for this 2017 I wanted to do monthly project pans. For the main idea behind this is kind of pick the products that I want to use for the entire month and then just stick to those products, not changing the bronzer, the foundation or anything, and try to see how much product I can finish by the end of the month. I also did an update in the month of January, so if you missed it or if you missed the intro and you want to check it out, there will be a link on the top of the screen. The idea is just to use products, rotate them through my collection and kind of see the products that I do enjoy, because after a couple of weeks of using them, I can decide for myself if it's something that I need or don't need in my collection. If I still need them, I like to see some progress by the end of the month, and that's why today I'm sharing with you my finale. Now for the month of January, I finished 7 products and I'm gonna go through those, and also I decluttered 2 of them. If you missed my declutter for the month of January, I'll link it on the top of the screen right now. I went into more detail of the products that I decluttered this month, and hopefully you enjoyed that video as well. But I'm gonna go through the ones that I already finished. The halfway point, or my first update for this challenge, I mentioned that I finished my Lorac Perfection primer. That is a really nice primer. I did enjoy it, but it's pretty similar. I get the pretty same results when I use the Baby Skin by Maybelline, so I'm not going to repurchase it. I did enjoy it, and I think it's a little bit different from the Maybelline Baby Skin. I do think it's a little bit better, but not so much better that I would spend, the money for a full size of that Lorac primer. The next product I finished on that first update was a highlighter by MAC, and it's in the color Silver Dusk. This was a sample size that I got 2 years ago in one of my purchases from MAC. I just couldn't use it because of the name silver. It was kind of intimidating for my undertone. They usually don't look that good on me, but I decided to use it and kind of decide if I need to try something different, like the theme of this 2017. But I tried it. I didn't like it. The color was not right for me. I mean, I finished it completely, but I found that I lost a lot of product every time I apply it because it has glitter in it, and the glitter, it's very fine, but it would go all over the place, and sometimes I would find highlighter in areas of my face where I don't need to highlight. So I did finish it. I'm not going to repurchase it. The next product that I finished, and it's so ironic because I got an email from influencer that they were sending me the box, the Marc Jacobs highliner box, and I had one of the highliners in this project. I didn't enjoy it. It was just too dry for me. And I want to think that maybe it was because of the packaging, because a lot of people said that they love this formula, that it's very creamy, that it stays on all day long, but that wasn't the case with this one, and I used it and abused it because I just wanted to be over with it. And I wanted to move to my Holy Grail one by Sephora, or the Makeup Forever one that I do really like. Now, they said that they were going to send me that box, so I'm going to try them, see if the full sizes are different from the sample sizes, and I'll report back to you. But as of right now, that is one of the eyeliners that I wouldn't repurchase. I also finished the Tarte mascara. I did enjoy it. It's a plastic wand, so it's not the natural bristle regular mascara, old school mascara. So this separates your lashes and gives you length. Now, a lot of people mention that it flakes on them, but I don't use it in my lower lash line, and that's where I have my flaking problem usually. So maybe I should try it in my bottom lashes, but I'm using a different one at the moment. So I did enjoy it, and I have already, I think, two full size of that mascara. So yes, I will continue to use it because I did enjoy the formula. It's very black, and it makes really curling my lashes and keep them curl longer than when I use other mascaras. The next product that I did enjoy, and when I went to Sephora to put it in my wish list cart kind of thing so I can repurchase it when I do my next order, is the lip gloss by the Estee Edit line. This is a clear lip gloss that I finished completely. This lip gloss is clear, but it does have like some blue specks going through this color, and it's supposed to brighten your smile, which totally does. Another thing that I like about it is when you put it on your lips, it does feel thick, but it goes away. It's not sticky, and once you put it on your lips, because of that gel and thicker formula, it stays on your lips a lot longer than any other lip gloss that I've tried. It also rubs off from the inner part of your lips, so you don't feel it. After 30 minutes, 20 minutes, you will realize that you still have that same glossy lips, but you don't have that feeling inside your lips. And it's definitely a product that I want to purchase right away, but it's out of stock. So I think it's not only me that loves it, a lot of people is loving that formula and that color. The next product I finished and that I didn't enjoy, but I just wanted to be over with it, is the Marc Jacobs lipstick that came in the Sephora birthday gift for 2016, and that was just one of those colors that it was nice. It's a semi-matte formula, it was pigmented, it was just perfect. But the problem with that is that I felt that it was too creamy for my liking. I don't know if it's because how I talk, the lifestyle that I have, or what, but I found that it was moving around in my face. Sometimes if I just touch it or something, I didn't realize it's so pigmented that it moved in to weird places of my face. So I don't like that. I have other creamy lipsticks that give me the same kind of finish and hydration to my lips, and they are not so high maintenance as this one. Finally, for my finished products is the Organic Pharmacy lip balm, and this is a clear lip balm that is very similar to Vaseline, so I'm not going to repurchase it. I don't like the Vaseline feeling formula. I rather have something more moisturizing, more creamy. For some reason I just don't enjoy that Vaseline feeling on my lips, so for that reason I'm not going to repurchase it. It was nice. I'm sure it has better ingredients than Vaseline. It's just the feeling that I didn't enjoy, and I ended up using it on my cuticles and just use it as regular Vaseline even for my lashes at night, because I just didn't enjoy how it felt on my lips, and it took me 2 months to finish just a little bit of that, but I'm happy that I did. Now, as far as the declutter, I'm just going to go over the 2 products that were in this challenge. The first one is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. It's an eyebrow pencil, and it's really nice. I like the formula. I like how it lasts. It's just easy to apply. It's fast, but it's not the right color for me, and you're supposed to push harder so you can get more pigmentation, and I was doing that, but I was never reaching the point of darkness that I need for my eyebrows. And they have only that color, which is the universal color that they have in that specific formula. So after I did my first update, I just thought that I wouldn't finish it and that I could pass it on to my sister who has lighter hair, and she can enjoy it a little bit more, and she can actually, you know, be happy every time she looks at herself in the mirror, and not like me, like I had to apply a product on top, and you know, just I had to make it work. And if the formula it's okay and I enjoy it and it's just not the right color, I don't feel the need to finish it completely when somebody else can use it and enjoy it. The next thing I declutter is the Instant Blush in Swiss Dot. I think that was the name. It was a sample size that I got in my Ipsy. I loved it when I got it. I thought it was the perfect color for me, but when I started to use it every single day, I realized that wasn't the right undertone. Every time I put it on my cheeks, I don't know if it's my warm undertone that transformed a little bit the color, and when I saw it in a swatch it was perfect, but when I put it on my skin it was just too bright. It didn't matter what kind of brush I used, it didn't matter how many layers. If I just did one layer it was just too light and you couldn't see it. If I did a couple it was too intense, and I do enjoy their formula. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a couple of the instant blushes and I love it. This is one of my favorite, and this is in Houndstooth. This is beautiful and it works perfectly for my skin tone, but I find that that one just didn't. So for that reason I decided to give it to my sister, which once again I'm sure that it's going to look better on her than it does on me. Now for the progress and my kind of review on the rest of the products that I had in this project. The first one was the Bella Pierre lip liner, and that color is beautiful. I enjoy the formula. I didn't do that much progress. I mean, I did use it, but I was focusing on other lip products that I didn't need that much lip liner, so I just didn't use it as much as other products in this project. But I know that I love the formula and that I need to keep repurchasing that specific brand and formula because I love it over other lip liners that I already have in my collection, even the Urban Decay lip liners and the MAC lip liners that I have and that I need to go through to go and purchase more from the Bella Pierre line. The next product is the Jordana Jumbo Eye Pencil in Continuous Almond. I was using that to clean under my brows, kind of hide all the hairs that may be growing in that area. You can use it all over the lid. I mean, you can use that for whatever you need in that eye area, but I was using it to clean that specific area under my brows because I find that it makes my brow bone not look so prominent, and it makes my eyes look bigger or wider. So that's why I use it in that area, but you can also use it all over the lid. I just don't like it for that. I find that I don't have that much progress just because I was using, you know, 2 swipes every single day to do my eyebrow. The next product is the Milani Brow Shaping Wax, and I wanted to see if I had a wax, if I still needed a clear brow gel. Now I realized that I need them both because the brow gel, it's going to set my hairs in place all day long, but the wax, it's actually going to help me with all those powder products that I have in my collection, because you apply it before any other products, you kind of set them where you want them to be all day long, and then you just go over it with your powder products. It's going to look more intense, it's going to look more clean, you're not going to have any wonky lines because it's going to stick to the wax, and then you can go over it with a brow gel. So I realized, and that's what I learned this month with the product, I just need them both and I'm okay with that. Then I have the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. This is a orange undertone and I've been using to correct my dark circles and the darkness that I have on my face, and then I use something a little bit more yellow to hide that orange color on my skin, and it was working just fine. I realized that it had a huge air bubble, that I didn't have as much product as I thought I was. I am down to there right now, and it's in one of the projects, my first project pan viewers edition, that a lot of people have been joining, and I'm really excited about that. But I have it in that project. Hopefully I can finish it, but since I use just so little, especially because I've been using primer under my eyes, like a very silicone based primer, I realized that that concealer runs on top a lot better and it lasts longer. So I mean, I have just a little bit left, but it's one of those products that I did enjoy this month. Then I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. I put it into this project because I was having problem with my chocolate bar, and then I realized that the problem was that it had like a film on top. It's one of the older chocolate bars, so I realized that it was starting to go bad on me. So as soon as I used that first film that it had over the shadows that I'm trying to finish, which is Black Forest Truffle, Gilded Ganache, and also a little bit of Milk Chocolate, I think that's the name of that, the eyeshadow by Black Forest Truffle, I realized that they're working just fine. They do not fade throughout the day. They do not fade throughout the day, and I really have been enjoying it. So it's not necessary to use that, and I actually moved on to other eye primers since I realized that the shadows were working just fine. So not much progress on that, but I'm happy I have it because when I want to use glitter, that is the glitter glue that works for me. The next product that I didn't finish, maybe you can see a few dips in it, was the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. That it's a beautiful bronzer. It works for my medium skin tone. I am more fair at the moment. I think I'm the fairest that I've ever been for some weird reason, but it works just fine. I've been using more of a flat brush and small brush to define my cheekbones, and it's just been working. It's perfect. This one is one of the sample size from a Benefit blush, but I've been carving, not today though. Today I did more of a bronzy look. So that's what I've been doing, and using it with this, it was really good. I can see a few dips on the bronzer already, so I'm really happy that I decided to add it, and I'm happy because now I know that it's one of the bronzers that I want to have in my collection at all times, and it's right there with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Both of them work really well for my skin and my undertone. The next product that I almost finished but not quite is the Tarte Smooth Operator. I went through a couple of them before, the sample sizes, and I love them, but right now this has been a lifesaver. Then I have a couple of products by the J Manual Beauty brand, and I have a concealer and a foundation. The foundation, I did make quite a bit of progress, but it's not the right color for me. So what I was doing is mixing it with the adjusting drops by the Body Shop, and this is how I was able to make it work, because my skin, it's very fair compared to the color to that specific color that I was using during the summer. So I did quite a bit of progress, but I could have done more if it was the right shade for me. But I'm happy that I had this in my collection to make it work in the meantime. Then I have the J Manual Beauty concealer. This has a very strong yellow undertone, and I love to use it on top of that orange concealer. I don't know where I am at the moment. All I can tell you is that after Amber F shared the tip of kind of moving the container like this and then shaking it, I noticed that I have a lot more product that maybe were sticking to the sides. So I'm not sure how much I have. I marked it what I can tell, but this is one of the products that I want to finish in 2017, so I'm sure you're gonna see it in different updates and get a good idea on how far I am with this concealer. Anyways, I'm really happy and excited with this kind of project. I've been really enjoying it. I hope you are too. You're learning some of the products that have been working and the ones that haven't been working for me. Excuse all the yelling. I am trying to record this on a Saturday morning, which I usually never record at that time. And I have a couple of teenage boys, and my youngest, which is 10, is playing with them, so they're being really loud. So excuse if you can hear yelling in the background. They're just playing video games and they get excited about it. So anyways, if you're new, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos Monday through Fridays, and I'll see you on my next video.